Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Okay, Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you see in my comments with a picture of me and a variation of my name, please know that that garbage is not me. If you do not see a check mark beside my name, it is not me. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, I will link it to the end of this video. Please go back and watch it. There's a lot of good stuff in that video I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot on YouTube. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, y'all, we're going to talk about this great reset that we are in. The Great Reset. Y'all get ready for this. This is what I believe is happening right now with the Great Reset. They're taking our rights and freedoms away. I mean, if you don't believe it, just think about YouTube, Twitter. You don't have freedom of speech there anymore. Oh yeah, and I can't leave out YouTube. You don't have freedom of speech here either. If you say the wrong thing, you will be kicked off of the platform. So we've already lost the freedom of speech. Our government's wanting to tell us how we should mask up and get the jab in the arm. They're telling us that we don't have any business in our kids' school activities. We're losing our rights and our freedoms. I really believe that this is all because of the new world order that we are already living in. Whether you believe it or not, I believe it's here. Y'all, this is not the United States anymore. It is nothing united about the United States. We are more divided than we've ever been. And I'm afraid it may be too late for us to even ever dream of getting back together the way we were. We have allowed the elites in Washington to put a big wedge in between every one of us. We only have ourselves to blame for this. You can't even open your mouth right now. You can't have your own opinion. Because time you say one thing, it's an instant fight. You can't win. You say something on this side, then you're fighting with this side. Well, if you say something good on this side, now you're fighting with this side. We can't win. We have no freedom of speech. This great divide that we're going through right now is just what the Great Reset needs to make it work. They need us divided. Y'all think about this. First, they were saying they was going to take over your bank account and give you a Federal Reserve bank account. This way they could see exactly what you're doing, what you're buying, who you're buying it for. They could see anything in your bank account that they want to. Oh yeah, and it does give them the freedom to reach in and take whatever they want to. The IRS was going to be watching everybody's transactions that's over $600. They want to know, like if you go out and buy a computer, a lot of computers are over $600. If you buy that computer, they want to know, who'd you buy it for? Why did you buy it? It's not their business. And I say some computers are over $600. There's a lot of them, a lot more expensive than that. But the one that I run all 4 of my businesses on is like $179. You don't need a lot of money to start your own business. The IRS also said that they would be using face recognition software on your account. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about telling you They also wanted to give you UBI, Universal Basic Income. This way they would know how much money you got, and if you got any extra, they want an explanation. But thankfully, all of these things have been scrapped. They're not going to do these right now anyway. This is all part of the Great Reset that's coming. So all of these things are gone. But are they really gone? Okay, closing down our pipeline, but giving Russia the go-ahead to build their own pipeline. And then Little Joe begging Russia to sell us more oil. Then he sends all of this big money of your taxpayers' dollars to these other countries. And just saying the hell with the American people. They don't need no help. But all of my friends in all these other countries, they need my help. Little Joe is working hard to build up other countries. Another part of the Great Reset. All countries rising up together, but against their people. Mass mandates and shots is to test everyone to see who's going to comply with their demands. They want to see exactly how hard this Great Reset is going to be. And if they push hard enough, you will comply. I believe everything today that we're going through is wrapped inside of the Great Reset. Whether you believe it or not, it's coming. The only way we can stop it is, 1, come together. We need to quit fighting. We need to get along. Our government hates it when we get along. That's why they put the wedge in between us all. So number 1, we need to come together and be friends. Number 2, rise up together. Let our voices be heard. Don't back down from tyranny. And that is exactly what we're facing today. If we stand up against them, there's a whole lot more of us than it is of them. We need to take a stand. A hard stand. I know last time we took a stand against a few lawmakers with a few cans of spray paint. Come on now, that's child game. We need more than just a few cans of spray paint to get their attention. And we all need to come together and vote them out of office. That's the only way we can get past this Great Reset. Okay, something a little different now. Y'all, I don't think this could ever happen. But let's just think for a minute. A lot of people are saying the Democrats will pick Hillary Clinton to run for president, or Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi. Y'all, imagine just for a minute, if you would, they did this. They picked one of these 4 ladies as president material. And then they picked one of the other 3 remainings as a vice president. Imagine, just say for instance, if we got Clinton and Obama, what would this world be going through right now? What would the United States be going through? I mean, and I just picked those 2 names out. It could be any of the 4. We can't let this happen. And if they do pick from these 4, well, we know what's going to happen if they pick from these 4. Donald Trump is going to get back in the race. Donald Trump will clean the floor with them. Sometimes I think that Donald Trump is what we need. I'm not convinced of that yet. All depends on who runs. And that we don't know yet. I'm getting tired of waiting. I wish they would let us know. But if I had to vote today and Donald Trump was in the race, he would be your next president. Y'all, everything that's happening today is part of the one world order, the Great Reset, whatever you want to call it. It's all basically the same thing. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening. And we need to take control of it and stop it now. Y'all, a lot of people likes to blame all of this on little Joe, and most of it is his fault. But just think about it. The Great Reset, one world order, what does that tell you? That tells you the whole world is in on this. It's not just the United States. We know the World Health Organization has always been together, working on all the lies from the medical community. I mean, that's a whole nother show talking about the World Health Organization. So I'll save that. But I have very strong feelings on that. Y'all, please sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this great divide, one world order that we are living in, whether you believe it or not. Leave your comments, sound off hard. Let me know. Also, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until tomorrow, ciao.